Look at this. Oh, did you just see that? Look at that. Hey guys, welcome back to BushFish'n'Cook. Now, I was hoping to see a little more action down here because I just come to do something different. I'm going to surface fish for herring, freshwater Australian herring. For the moment, this will just be catch and release, but they do make good bait as well. So one day we may catch some and use them for bait and do a bit of food chain fishing or something like that. Anyway, I'll get the rig set up, show you that, and we'll jump into it. Hopefully some fish show up because it's looking a little quiet as far as I'm concerned. Very hard to focus on these tiny little plastics. They're like microscopic, and I just make them up myself. I just cut up some other plastics, feed them onto these little mosquito hooks, and yeah, that's what we're using. I'll get one tied on and we'll get started. Just gotta work out the angle so you guys can see good. Well, there we go, they're hitting the top. Super hard to cast, so I keep a really short leader, tiny leader. They're only small fish anyway. Can even go smaller than that if you want. There's no weight on this, so to cast it is ridiculous. A good way to cast it on a spinning rod, you hold your line like this, whip the rod, and at the same time let go. We already had our first hit then. I like to keep my drag really light for these guys since they don't have a whole heap of fight. They should show up more and more shortly. The little pink plastic is for if it gets tricky. It's even smaller than this one. So you can see how light my drag is. Wind going that way is kind of working. Just shake this little plastic across the surface. Oh, there we go. Missed it, but he came for it. There's a couple over here. I'm just trying to make sure I got this camera angled down enough that you're seeing what I'm seeing. You definitely seen me, eh? Oh no. Yeah. There we go. Like that. It's an Australian freshwater herring. They've got a big bucket mouth on him. That's how we've actually hooked him in the side of the mouth. Look at that. Look at this bucket on him. Big mouth for the size of this fish. Just pop that hook out. Oh, a little bit of blood there, but it's not from his gills, so he'll be sweet. Alright, see you, mate. Thanks for coming. I hope I got the hookup of that on camera. So there's a little bit of a cross between spin fishing and fly fishing, because you're holding the line sort of with your finger here, and that's how I was able to set hook. to get tension back on the line quickly, you just quickly pull like that. And yeah, it gets a bit frustrating. Sometimes your line gets a little bit wrapped up. But it's really just a different style of fishing. Sometimes I just really like to mix it up. He wasn't even a big herring. They get bigger than that. I caught my PB here and it was bigger than it says that bigger than it says they grow. Says ugh. They're a bit like a trout though. They do, well, most fish prefer the object flowing with the water. It looks a bit unnatural when it's flowing backwards against the flow. But with the wind, I don't really have much choice. It's this way or no direction. Oh, there we go. That's why I fish them super light drag. When you get a decent one, but they'll pull some line. There you go, number 2. He swallowed that plastic down, look at that. Can you see that? It's right in his gob. Wow. I hope I can get that out. Give me a second, I'll get my pliers and quickly get that out. Well, I managed to get the hook out. See you, bud. He's off. The other thing you can do to make things a little more easy is you can always, when you tie your leader, tie it and don't cut your tag ends. Just leave 2 leaders coming off, and then you could have tied this plastic on as well and have 2 little micro plastics running at the same time. Right, I'm gonna do the double technique now, just something different. The setup becomes 1, 2, pretty much like how you see people fly fishing. And I just retied my leader and then left the tag end. I made the tag end a little bit longer than I usually would too. This just gives you sort of double the shot then. Yep. And he took the little pink fly. Oh, sorry mate, sorry. Didn't want to drop you on the ground. They're cool. Oh. Sorry, bud. They are a very cool little fish though. Oh, there he goes. They can be a tough little fish to catch. It's a good bit of fishing training for the fishing is going to be in the Olympics in 2028. Might as well be better than breakdancing. I'm gonna go try the other bridge before we go. I'm gonna try and get one a little more close up the footage. So use this so I don't end up with the GoPro in the water. Yep. There he is. I don't know if you could actually see that any better, but there he is. See you, mate. There you go. Huh. The smallest one so far. Tiny. There he is. Oh, not the best look, but got a couple in a row then. How funny. Couldn't get one for a couple of minutes. Once you swap sides, they're on. This one keeps popping here. I'll try and get him. Yep. Have a look. Stop, because you're going to get that hook in my hand. Pretty close so far. I'm waiting for it to slam into me. Look at that, straight down the gob again. A lot of untangling to do when I get back to the rod in a second. There's the fish, so see you, bud. Just trying to get the angle right. Oh, on straight away. He's actually having a go. Oh, no wonder, he's actually pretty chunky. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, bud. Oh, look at that. Fat body on that one. They become a different shape almost as they get bigger. More roundish fat body on them compared to the super long slender style. There's a lot of little moss over here, so it's really keeping them switched on. There you go. Look at that. We're nailing them now. Funny they go that little pink one most of the time. Stop. Causing me a bunch of havoc. Sorry, bud. I said you can keep these guys for bait because there's no legal size limit, but I'm just catching them for fun today. You got to get them back quick, but otherwise they won't live. Well, if you get what's stuck on the hook, just put it back in the water until you find your pliers or something. Oh, look at that, straight back on. It's getting out of hand now. Been on the wrong bridge the whole time. Cool little fish though. Hey mate. Look at all these moths hanging around this tree. This is getting like a lot of action going, see? Look, they're just non-stop down here. Watch this. We'll get on like as soon as I put... Oh, they're right over here. Look at this. There's a bunch of them. Big dragonflies getting... Oh, we're on. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Most of the time you drop tension on them and they just get straight back off. A couple of little guys. They've pretty much stopped where they were a second ago. Probably because I kept catching them. We'll try and get this one that keeps popping under the tree. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Big bass chasing herring. Look at this. Oh, did you just see that? Look at that. It's a herring getting annihilated by a bass. Watch this. Boom. Oh, I think he just got him that time. Oh no, he didn't get him. Oh, look at this bass chase this herring. That's so cool. I hope you can literally see that. Boom, look at that. That is so cool. The herring's still going. Look. Oh wow. All right guys, not a bad little session on the herring. Started off a little slow, but as soon as the sun went down a touch, they really started picking up. So that was awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Just something a bit different for once, you know? Trying to mix it up. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm leaving that in there.